Chill guy made millionaires, morning routine retired people. This is the TikTok method for finding runners on PumpFun. Now look, down below there are chapters so you can fast forward to the sections that you want to help you navigate the video easier. Also, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research before moving in on the crypto and Web3 space. Now here's the TLDR. Memes that are launched on TikTok usually have a coin that's launched, and if you're early to the meme, you can be early to the coin, which means you can make some money. Now historically, we've seen the likes of Chill Guy and Morning Routine, but there's an asterisk across that, and they absolutely exploded and printed for those that bought in. Now this is where the meme was created off crypto Twitter. Crypto Twitter got a hold of it, they then bought in, and you essentially made a bunch of money when you were early to the buy. Now, I'll be talking about trading these coins, but this can very much be applied to creating the coins as well. They pretty much go hand in hand. It's about finding memes and just profiting off memes. Now, we are going to find a meme live and trade it, but I need to show you that there is proof behind it. So this is Joshua Block or Wall of T-shirts. He's pretty much an influencer. He gets drunk and doesn't do much. But when he was doing a live stream, there was this clip that went viral.
Oh, fuck. Oh my God.
Now what happened is this then turned into a template, so people could then use the template. It just went crazy. I saw this on my For You page and I saw it pop up a bunch of times. I'm like, maybe there's a coin about it. So what I did is I jumped in, had a look for the coin, and you can see here I actually bought at the sort of 7K market cap. Over the next sort of couple days, it ran, and it then ran up to just over a $300,000 market cap. I actually posted this to my Discord. I then spoke about it beforehand, saying this was a play, and actually ran out and played, and you could have made some absolute bank just because you found the meme early. Now, next up is this guy. He started to do Italian brain rot speed runs. You can see here he's getting millions of views on his video. So you could have actually bought it around the 3rd of May. You had a month to accumulate, still within that $1 million market cap range, and then it ran up to around that $15 million market cap. I actually messaged a friend about the Italian brain rot meme, and it played out. Now, this guy, he started to do a series called Zin Ants. He was going to get ants addicted to Zins. You can see here, day 7, giving an anthill a Zin. He just started to kind of upload these daily, and it started to get some traction. What happened is a coin was launched on the 7th of June. You had a bunch of days to then accumulate before it ran up to a $600,000 market cap. And what was crazy is the team actually reached out to the guy. I'm not sure if they gave him supply or whatever, but they reached out and said there was a Zants meme coin, which then obviously had this crazy run up that we saw here. Again, if you saw the meme, you could have accumulated early and then made a bunch of money. Now, to show you that I'm not just cherry picking things, here's something that's actually happening right now. This guy, Jay Renshaw, launched a character called Chit. Now, the views, 5 million, almost 8 million, 3 million, like 22 million views. He's got a lot of views on these, and it's a relatively new account and series. The coin launched on the 11th of June, which is crazy because you can see up here, it's actually the 29th of May when his series first started. Now, this thing accumulated for a couple of days. You then were able to kind of run it up, had a double top, and it's come back down. Now, you can see here, these little buys, I've actually been buying in because I think this has got another run in it. I don't necessarily think that we've capped out at around that 100K mark because this guy keeps going over and over with the amount of clips he does. I think at some point there's going to be some collaboration with someone. It's going to get a second win. So yeah, this is a play that I'm in right now that I've seen that I'm like looking at. And then when you have a look, it looks like there might actually be some potential for it. It looks like it's getting some momentum and traction. So yeah, I did want to bring those to you just to show you that it isn't just one thing that I found and I'm trying to create a video on it, that it's actually a real thing and there is time to accumulate. But I think the best thing to do right now is actually jump on TikTok, have a scroll, see if we can find a meme and show you the process that I go through when I'm going to buy into one of these TikTok meme coins. So I've opened up TikTok and let's just get scrolling.
Do it, lady. On your birthday. Do what?
You can tell the For You page is just, I got a Chit meme. So you can tell that the For You page is feeding into me and I love it. And when we actually have a look at this creator, look at this video, 250,000 views. This creator has 420 followers, 250,000 views on it. Any Chit content is getting a lot of views, so that's kind of just tying in there, but let's get back to the challenge.
This is the story of how a...
No.
Put a finger down if when you were 7.
Is this the wrong...
Now, I would cover this one, but this meme's already popped off, been and done.
Nothing beats...
How long have you two been married?
6.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
Okay, I've heard this sound before, the Jet 2 holiday thing. And this thing's got 1.5 million views. What we're going to do, I'm going to go PumpFun. We're going to type in Jet 2 holiday and see where that's gone. Jet 2 holidays, 22 days ago, $32,000 market cap, peaked at 72. Oh, okay, we might actually be onto something here. This looks like it could be good. Let's see what the links are. Go to TikTok. Clicking the social links within PumpFun to take us to TikTok. 73,000 posts. I think this might actually be a runner, because having a look at this,
with 22 kilograms of baggage,
it's a good sound. It's got a lot of views. And then when we have a look at it, over the past day, had that run up to 41, back down to 32. I do like them single digits, but we can see here that over all time, it's had that run up to 72 when it kind of bonded through. It's had this accumulation phase and it's starting to build back up. So I actually think this is worth actually buying into. It's a 22-day-old coin. Next thing we're going to do is copy the contract address. Head over to Twitter, paste in the contract address.
now you can save £50 per person.
Okay, we're seeing some people post memes. Okay, I like it. I think this is a play. This is a winner. It goes against my single digits one, but we've already had that crazy blow off top and then back in. So what I'm actually going to do right now is I'll drop the contract address for Jet 2 holidays. Don't buy it. This is just so you can look at it. And what we're going to do is we're going to see where it is at. I do think it runs up to 100K. I think this has got at least a 3X in it. So I'm editing the video right now and I thought I'd just check on the price, and it just kissed the $90,000 mark, sitting back at the 60K mark. So it's kind of funny that I actually did the play, saw the movement happening, executed the trade in the video, and then it actually kind of ran up. So yeah, anyway, let's get back to the video. That's what we've gotten just from scrolling on TikTok. Find something that's funny, something that had views, something that then had some hashtag searchability, something that also does actually have a decent accumulation phase, and yeah, there we go. Now look, when it comes to the metrics, I do like the market cap in the single digits or very, very low double digits, because the downside is very low. It also means you can also throw in a very low amount and still have a high upside. If you're in the single digits market cap, you're only really going to lose 50%. It also means you can put in 0.1 SOL and see a big, great return. And it's also counterintuitive, because you almost want to put in smaller amounts. If you put in larger amounts, you're going to hold more of the supply, which gets people scared, which gets people wanting to launch another coin and buy in another coin. So if I actually want to size in on a coin, I'm going to be buying 0.1, 0.2 on multiple different wallets to spread that thinly and evenly to have a better holder ratio when it runs up. Now, if it is a template or sound, what I like to do is see if it's had thousands of uses. If it's a video or a series of videos, I like to see that it has millions of views. It's not necessarily the follower count, but the views are consistent and then you're actually getting a lot of views. Now, when you search, you want to put in an appropriate ticker and coin name related to the video. If you can't find anything, it doesn't matter if you find something later on. It means that that's what most people are going to see. So if you don't see a meme, you don't see a meme. You could create a meme. But if you do see it, what is the most logical answer for someone that comes into the meme is going to look for? That's kind of what I look for. Now, if you see multiple, like this one, wedding lineup ideas, you want the highest market cap / the most volume, because the others will be classed as rugs and people are going to go to the ones that seem more legit or have a bigger holder base. So even though you can find ones that are a lower market cap, people are most likely going to gravitate to the ones that have more volume, more holders, more market cap, and look like it's more alive. Now, with size, 0.1 to 0.5 SOL is appropriate. If you do want to load in, go across those wallets. Now, look, I will say that not all of these will cook, and that's fine. For them to cook, they do need to cross over to crypto Twitter. So they need to come from TikTok, need to come from Instagram, cross over, and that's when they get more attention, and that's when you get those blow-off tops. But the good thing is, with these lower sizes, with those like 0.1 to 0.5 SOL buy-ins, you can actually spread yourself across a lot of these and then wait for one of them to hit and hit 10, 20, 30, 50x. You can do that because you're not sizing in largely on these plays. So you can actually do very small buys on these single digit to low double digit market cap coins, let them go and run. And like I pointed out with some of these are a daily accumulation phase. As the meme starts to get traction, people start to buy in, people start to port it over to crypto Twitter, and it gets some attention. So you can actually buy into a coin, hold a coin for a long time and let it run. So yeah, that is a look at the exact TikTok method for finding those pump fun runners. If you enjoyed the video, go down there, drop some love. I'd very much appreciate it. I had a pleasure making this video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.